Guys, relax. We can relax. We can have a cold beer. We can have a sweet tea. It turns out that Biden doesn't want to take our guns, and Congress doesn't want to take our guns. Beto O'Rourke doesn't want to take our guns. No one wants to take our guns because Eric Swalwell just told us and set us at ease. And now we're going to talk right through that. Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Brayden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. Alright guys, for this episode of Bullet Points, we are going to hit an opinion piece written by none other than Eric Swalwell. If you know who he is, I'm sorry, and if you don't, you're about to. Because this guy, in his ultimate wisdom, has enlightened us down here, the plebeians, that Biden doesn't want to take our guns. That is mere conspiracy theory. Never mind the fact that he said he wants to, but that's not important. That's what we're going to talk about. This is incredible. Send this one out because this is delicious. I'm going to say a quick word from our sponsor who made this video possible, and then we're going to hit it, and we're going to hear why we are saved, and we have no need to worry. The USCCA is about something bigger than the right to bear arms. It's a resource to help you be ready for the before, during, and after a self-defense incident. If you're not one of the 500,000 plus responsibly armed Americans who are proud USCCA members, then now is the time to explore USCCA membership. Click the link in the description below now to learn about life-saving education and industry-leading training. And thank you so much to USCCA for making this possible. Like I said, it's in the description. All right, let's dive into this, guys. And I've got to hear from you on this one because this is fun. All right. Opinion. President Biden does not want to take your guns away. From Eric Swalwell. He's a representative, so he's got to be on the up and up. Let's continue. For decades, one of the most tried and true scare tactics by the gun lobby, is the government, specifically Democrats, are coming for your guns. These misinformation campaigns have been used for years to scare law-abiding Americans into thinking they are going to be put under government surveillance to confiscate their guns. It's not like they've said it for years, but anyway, let's keep going. Let's drive this point home. Let's be crystal clear. The Biden administration has no secret plan to take away your guns. You are correct, Eric. It's not secret because the man openly says it on every platform and there's film everywhere of him doing it. I don't know why you think you can change history just because you want to, but let's keep going. The big thing there, it's not secret. We know he wants it. Let's keep going. While some of my colleagues on the other side of the aisle have carried the water for the gun lobby for many years, there has been a recent uptick in letters and statements to the BATF, which falsely claim there is a backdoor gun registry. Although this is patently false, right-wing media continues to amplify this lie. Well, we're going to talk about that since the ATF did say they have 1 billion records that are digitized. I don't understand how that could not be that, but don't worry, Eric's going to explain it to us. This is phenomenal. And I hope you guys are picking up the sarcasm I'm laying on pretty thick. Fox News' Laura Ingraham, whose nightly viewership often eclipses more than 3 million people, incorrectly claimed that, quote, the U.S. government is storing just under 1 billion gun purchase files and digitizing them, presumably for searchability down the road. This massive log of gun purchases, it's not a significant leap toward the ultimate goal of a national gun registry, end quote. This unfounded conspiracy theory does nothing more than help the gun lobby continue to sell guns and ammunition. Well, that's not exactly true. In fact, what you're about to find out is he's saying presumably for searchability down the road is the conspiracy theory because he's about to say why they have all of the records and digitized. So it's very important, the nuance, because they split hairs, and that's what they do, especially people of the utmost intelligence like Eric Swalwell. Current law plainly states the uses and limitations of ATS record system. Wait a minute, I thought there was no record system. But now there is record system. See there? That all gun stores maintain records of firearm sales. Actually, side note, according to Biden's new gun law, it was 20 years. Well, now it's not gun law, gun rule. It's now unlimited. There's no longer a 20-year limit. So, what you got, Eric? Let's keep going. When a gun store goes out of business, its records must be transferred to the ATF for use in tracing guns used in crimes. But I thought there wasn't a record system. See, it's easy to pick it apart, but here's the other part. Listen where they go. Under George W. Bush administration, the ATF began digitizing paper records in its collection into a non-searchable images, a process that continued through both Democratic and Republican administrations alike. In fact, nearly 66% of record digitization from the entire ATF database occurred under the Trump administration, but I thought there was no database. That's weird, Because now what you're defending the idea that Republicans and Democrats did it, but 10 seconds ago you were saying it didn't exist and we were conspiracy theories. It's right-wing narrative. Eric. And now, I'm going to wrap this up with the most succinct, beautiful thing that Eric Swalwell, if you know his history of the past 4 years, could ever say. Let me know what you think of this one. It is irresponsible to use false conspiracies to curb this essential work. False conspiracies. Okay, Eric. Please see all of your previous appearances on MSNBC and CNN over the past, 3 to 4 years. You guys can figure that part out. Neither the president nor the newly nominated ATF director want to take your guns away, and there is no such thing as a gun registry. You just described why Republicans and Democrats were doing it and they were digitizing it, but now it's not. We started with, there is no registry. Then we started with, well, it's Republicans and Democrats, but, that's okay. And now there's not again. It hurts. And it's incumbent upon the vast majority of Americans who care about the truth rather than conspiracy clickbait to push back on disinformation and misinformation that harms public safety. Again, please see previous 3 to 4 years with Eric Swalwell independently. Just him alone. And that's what I've got for you guys. So in the end of the day, guys, relax. You are a conspiracy nut. There's no backdoor registration or backdoor confiscation or backdoor anything. And Biden doesn't want to take your guns, even though he said it. And Beto O'Rourke doesn't want your AR-15s or AK-47s, even though he said it. You're a conspiracy nut, and I will see you tonight at the 9 p.m. segment. I'm Braden. See you later.